why Obaseki is employing workers in Edo State weeks before leaving office. It's very funny anyway, because I think it was last week that the APC group raised alarm that Obaseki employed about 4,000 teachers just about 2 weeks to handing over the office. So, and they were like, why? Because when Obaseki took over from Shomole employed about 2,500 workers, and Obaseki nullified the employment on the premise that he just coming to office, and that is actually not a good start, and that was meant to give him problem. Now, after nullifying that, he is now, after his 8 years leaving office, and he's employing 4,000. Okay, that was the allegation that was put on him last week by the APC group. So now we are seeing another new reason why Obaseki is employing workers weeks before his leaving office, and this was written by Osagi. So what are his reasons? The Edo State government has denied claims that Governor Godwin Obaseki is embarking on last-minute employment of civil servants in the state with ulterior motives. The special advisor to Obaseki on media projects, Cruzo Osage, in a statement on Wednesday said the governor is employing workers in the best interest of the state. Can you imagine? In the best interest of the state, that means he's actually employing. So he stated this in response to a claim by All Progressive Congress APC, who had, through Kashim Afegbua, insinuated that the government was overburdening the government by employing more workers in recent weeks. Cruzo Osage also cautioned the incoming APC government against alleged plans to sack workers in Edo State. So according to him, we are unfortunately seeing a disturbing trend from the APC even before they assume government position. They have started making spurious claims that the state is overburdened by debt and are now threatening that they will sack workers. So in his recent statement, Kashim Afegbua, a member of the transition committee, threatened that they are ready to cut down the number of workers engaged in Edo because they need more money to themselves. This is evidently a sign of the level of thinking in the APC, where all they care about is what gets into their pocket and not what is best for Edo State. Politics. So the media aide added that Governor Obaseki had always made the welfare of the people of Edo State his top priority, and the comments about the government employing workers only at the twilight of his administration were misguided. So it is disingenuous to start claiming at this last minute that the government is now just only employing new workers to set traps for the new government, he added. Can you imagine? Because that's actually what he said, what Kashim Afegbua said, that they're creating problem for them. And just like I said earlier, Obaseki, when Obaseki was taking over, Shomole employed about 2,500, and Obaseki did not honor that employment. But now he's leaving office. They say he's employing almost 4,000 teachers, and it's just leaving office 2 weeks too. So who is going to pay them? That is the question. Why not probably put the master plan in place and let the government coming in choose to implement it or not implement it? But what if after employing them, the new government will come and say the process through which they were employed were not genuine and official, and then sack all of them to start all over again? What will happen? So all these people, they know how to set trap for each other. That is it. They know how to set trap for each other. So let's see. So now what they're saying is that what Cruzo Osage on behalf of Obaseki is saying is that they are employing in the best interest of the people of Edo State, not to set trap for Monday Okpebolo and the incoming APC state government. Okay, and people are already making comments. Somebody is saying, for me, whoever Obaseki employed after the election should be removed from their office. Abi, why wait till now? Field people. Well, it is at their risk. Abi, at the risk of those people that they're employing. Because after election, after you saw that you have lost and everything, you are employing at the dying minute. What does that mean? What is the rationale behind such employment? Some say rather look at them, medicine after death, strategic and well planned to have incoming government to be struggling and destabilize them with death. What is the jamboree all about? Celebration of white lies with nationalists. No long-term planning, but short service. In short, majority of all these governors were crooks and self-centered. Not be lie. Why did he not employ those workers since? That is the question everybody is asking Obaseki. How I wish you will see this question and answer those questions. Because the only thing they're saying is that they employed in the best interest of the people of the state, not to overburden the incoming government. Remove all of them. Even Obaseki programs, discontinue it and create a new idea. Of course, that is what Nigerians do. Even when they cannot finish their own idea, they will create it. Even when the other one that they met, or anyone they met probably is progressive, they will not follow it. You should have done that before now. That is rubbish. Any appointment done in bad faith should be undone immediately by the incoming governor. The question is simple. He said, do just employing people into government service less than 2 weeks before expiration, date of the tenure. So those categories can't be paid, hence should be careful in taking the appointment. Of course, they may not be paid. The incoming government may not want to pay them. So when people are accepting such employment, you just have to be very careful. Otherwise, you are going to be gambling. It's going to be 50-50. That is it. So again, I understand that all of them are already having frictions among themselves, but I really don't see any sense in employing just a week or 2 weeks to live in office, even after you had lost election, the result had been announced, you know you are going and you're not having a successor from your side. Then why choose to start employing to a point that they say it's almost 4,000 people that they've employed? Who is going to pay? How are they going to pay such a this? And why die minute employment? Those are the questions that Obaseki will need to come and answer. It's not just enough to say that you employed people in the best interest of the people of Edo State and not to overburden the government or put the incoming government into trouble. It's not enough. You really have to give us a reason why you didn't make this mass employment, why you were in the office for 8 years, why doing this kind of employment 2 weeks to live in office. Is it today you know that Edo State is shortage of teachers or short of workers? And so it's now that you know that you start employing. All right. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment over what the defense that Cruz Osage is putting up on behalf of Obaseki.